What $10 get you in shooter games can be a lot or very little. In this video I'm comparing 7 popular games to see which ones respect your money and which ones don't. I'll rank them all from worst to best value so you know which games to avoid. And now let's start with game number 1 from our list, Valorant. Now Valorant might be the greediest game I've ever seen when it comes to value for money. There is almost nothing that $10 will get you in this game outside of the battle pass, which looks kinda like this. You just get a bunch of basic skins with no animations, no sound effects and almost nothing crazy. In Riot's opinion, the battle pass is just there so you have at least some other skins than just your default ones. And in my opinion, Riot would even make you pay for the default skins if they could. The main reason why people even buy the battle pass is just to get the Radianite, which is the most disgusting thing that Riot did, and I will get back to that in a bit. Now the main shop in Valorant resets every 24 hours and you're basically praying for decent ult so you get your favorite skin here. They do this to basically enforce FOMO into players. If you don't log in daily, you might miss out on your favorite skin and you don't want to do that, do you? They also have this thing called the night market, where once in a blue moon you get like 5 random skins which have like a discounted price to them. And again, if you get like something decent, you buy it. But 99% of cases you just get like the most shitty skins with a discount on top. So congrats, instead of paying $20 for a trash skin, now you can pay $15. And now here's what $10 of weapons kinda look like in Valorant compared to a $30 skin, which by today's standards it's extremely cheap in the eyes of Riot. You see, today if you wanna get a decent skin, you will have to pay the $30 for the skin itself, then buy the battle pass or directly the Radianite points to upgrade the weapon. It's like going to buy a car and they're like, yeah, you pay for the car, but if you want the wheels and the steering wheel, that's gonna be extra. Maybe I'm just like super old school, but I remember when you bought something in a game and actually got the whole thing. So for that reason I will put Valorant into the F tier when it comes to actually getting decent looking skins for $10. But Valorant isn't the only game trying to empty your wallet. Another major shooter has an even more bizarre approach to pricing. And I'm talking about Overwatch 2. Now Overwatch will do the same trick as Valorant. You get a mediocre looking battle pass for $10, but at least the skins are kinda decent here. They compensate a bit though with the fact that you can buy a hero bundle for only $5, which is kinda nice, but that's kinda where all the good things end. They also stole the idea of Radianite points from Valorant and they force you to pay extra if you want to upgrade a cool looking gun skin, which by default puts them into the F tier with the other trash company called Riot. And just like Valorant, they sell these gun skins separately at crazy high prices. So even if you do get the battle pass, you're still gonna walk around with default skins most of the time. So what's the point of having a cool character skin if your weapons looks like garbage? It's just like wearing some super fancy suit but with dirt old shoes. I mean, misery loves company, and when you say Blizzard and Riot in the same sentence, the next thing to do is just flush. But not every popular shooter tries to squeeze extra money from players after they already paid, which brings us to the next game, Apex Legends. Now in Apex Legends, the battle pass is one of the dumbest things that I've ever seen. They have 3 tiers, you can purchase them right off the bat. You have the basic tier, which is called the premium, that costs $10 in game currency that you have to put in the game via your own credit card or Steam. And then you can get the ultimate, which gives you everything from the premium plus some other new stuff for the incredible price of $10 again. Why is there an offer at the same price giving me more stuff if I pay with my credit card? It legit makes no sense. They also kinda trick into buying these loot boxes to get a higher chance, and they offer like a buy one get a free one offer, which is kinda scummy, but it is what it is, marketing. The loot boxes are loot boxes at the end of the day, you can't really expect much from them, but the thing that made my blood boil was the following thing. In Apex, if you wanna get like a cool knife, you have to buy what they call a heirloom. All good so far, but if you wanna get the currency to buy these heirlooms, you have to open loot boxes where the chance of getting currency for that heirloom is less than 1%. So basically they force you to pay a lot of money for gambling in the hope that you might get lucky and actually get some stupid currency. A friend of mine spent over like $300 trying to get a heirloom and still didn't get it. There's like a month of rent for some people in Eastern Europe from where I'm. And basically for that reason they go straight into the F tier with the other trash. Blizzard and Riot. But now I decided to actually find some games that offer some decent value or at least something in return for $10. But before we get to those games, let's check one game that falls a little bit short. And I'm talking about CS2, of course. Now CS has a cool system that lets you buy skins from other players, from the Steam market basically. And the prices of those skins are directed by the market itself, not the game. Now the problem with this game is that it's filled with gambling addicts and nerds that will go full monkey mode when they see a different pattern on their Desert Eagle. Which means that the prices for those skins will vary a lot. So in order to get anything decent, you will have to spend like $1,000. This is what like $10 gets you in this game. Some camo paint that looks worse than the default skins. You can spend that $10 like maybe on a full set of weapons, maybe get the main weapons and also like the starting pistols for each side, and that's kinda it. And if you even dream about buying a knife, gloves or other cool things, good luck. The ugliest knife that you can get in this game costs like $70 to begin with. And I would recommend at that point to just use the default ones. At this point this game is not even a game anymore, it's just like being kept alive by skin addicts and pro events. So I will not waste my time trying to get something cool here because there's no point to it. So for that reason I will place it into the D tier. Now let's move to games that actually give you something worthwhile for your money. Remember, we're looking for games that gives you fair value for $10, not just trying to empty your wallet. So I'm going to start with PUBG. For PUBG you get some decent skins for $10, mainly coming from the Battle Pass. Now this game is already super outdated and kinda old, so the skins don't really have like anything flashy or cool looking compared to other games. But for the second most played game on Steam, I will say if you wanna play it more, what you get is kinda decent. The game doesn't feel like it's trying to make you buy more and more stuff all the time. Of course it has like the loot boxes and stuff like that, but it's not heavily pushed. You pay your $10, you get your items, and then you can actually play the game instead of checking the shop every day. The skins are basics, yeah, but at least you get a bunch of them and you can mix them and match them all together. And even if the graphics are kinda crappy by today's standards, at least you don't feel like you're getting scammed every time you open the game. Unlike Valorant, where $10 gets you almost nothing, PUBG gives you multiple items that actually change how your character looks. So for those reasons, PUBG gets into the A tier. But there's two more games that actually offer a lot more for $10. And I'm gonna start first with Marvel Rivals. Now the game is legit a bomb when it comes to skins and player satisfaction. The Battle Pass has really cool skins, the shop price for costumes is really affordable. If you catch a discount on the market, you can get for like $10 around 2 costumes that don't look like complete doo-doo. And by just buying the Battle Pass, you get in return enough coins to buy other skins from the shop. The Battle Pass costs only $10, and you get what you pay for. This is not like some trash game where you pay $10 and get some ugly skins that look like they were made in paint. No, you actually get good looking skins that you will use in game. And the game is actually fun on top of that. You don't just buy the Battle Pass and be like, okay, I have it now, but the game sucks. You actually want to play and unlock the other stuff. There are no hidden costs, no coins that you need to spend to upgrade your skins or make them shinier or sound different or glow in different colors. It's just like the good old days. You see a skin, you buy it, you get exactly what was advertised. And for all of those reasons, Marvel Rivals gets placed firmly in the S tier. And now finally the game that surprised me the most with its generosity, it's actually Fortnite. Now, like in Marvel Rivals, the Battle Pass in Fortnite costs around $10, and again the coolest skins from the season are normally inside the Battle Pass. For this season you can get like a cool Pickle in multiple colors and even a Sub-Zero in his older and newer form from Mortal Kombat. And you don't have to pay $100 to get it, you buy it and you play. Wow. The Battle Pass is honestly crazy good value, you get like 7 or 8 full character skins that actually look different from each other, not just like color changes. Plus you get enough V-Bucks from completing the Battle Pass to buy the next one, so if you play long enough you will never need to pay it again. Compare that to Valorant where you actually need to pay for the Battle Pass every time. Also you can get a lot of other cool stuff like sneakers if you're some nerd that's into that, or if you're more like me you buy like a taunt, that's the most annoying thing in the game. And why? Because I love spamming these taunts every time I kill someone just to make them even more mad. Also Fortnite for some reason likes to give me a lot of free skins or coins whenever I log back in after like 6 or 7 months. I never buy the Battle Pass, yet I get stuff in return, which is kinda cool. I don't know why and how, but thanks, I guess. It's funny because I don't think Riot Games could ever do something like this. Like, imagine logging into Valorant after not playing, and instead of getting free stuff, Riot would probably charge you a comeback fee or something stupid like that. And for all of these reasons, Fortnite also earns its place in the S tier. So here's our final tier list. So the next time you're about to spend $10 on a game, remember this tier list and ask yourself if you're getting a real good value or just being taken advantage of. And the algorithm also told me that you might enjoy this next video.